Hello and welcome to another update video about Link. Yeah, Link chart basically unchanged, just coming down sort of at the moment as planned. Has not yet reached the, let's say, the next target at $5.62, but it is still overall coming down nicely. It created a slightly higher high than the one that was made on the 1st of September. But ultimately, it seems plausible that the price goes down further, especially as long as the high at $6.47 isn't broken anymore, because then we can continue to see this wave 4 as complete. Now, what I cannot rule out at this stage is because of this double bottom, yeah, that maybe the wave 5 is already in, the wave 5 of the wave 3, and that we're now getting into the wave 4. Well, if that's the case, what would be resistance? Would resistance be in any way different than the one that we have already on the chart? You know what, we're just adjusting this slightly. I think it will just have a minor impact. Okay, so this would be new resistance, which means that this should wave 4 start now, here, larger wave 4, yeah, then resistance would be all the way up to $6.93 if it has to. If it has to go up that much, which it's not necessary, right? But that's what I'm thinking, because, you know, this wave 4 finished, the wave 5, sometimes you get these double bottoms and it could be finished. But I would prefer, I mean, I'm not primarily watching for the wave 4 yet. I primarily would like to see the wave 5 go down more directly, deeper into support before the wave 4 starts. And then we might have to shift resistance together with the price just a little bit lower. Yeah, because you can only calculate resistance for the next wave based on the end of the previous wave. So overall, the focus is still on lower. This move up here was definitely a 3-wave move. I mean, it's not an impulse. Yeah, you can't count that as a 5-wave move. Would be very, very messy. Doesn't make any sense. And the move down starts to look more and more like a 5-wave move. Yeah. So we have a 1-2, 1-2 setup here, the 3rd wave, the 4th wave in a sideways correction, what they normally do. Now this 5th wave unfolding of a larger 3rd wave. So it could mean that we are, given that a larger 4th wave should start at some point here in the near future, maybe in the next few days, it could be that we're going to be caught in this sort of sideways range for a little while, because wave 4 is typically very boring. Again, here you can see that wave 4 is typically boring. This was pretty boring, wasn't it? So yeah, I see potential further range movement for the next few days and maybe even a couple of weeks or so before it gets that final wave 5 here to the downside. Not much more to add about Link. I mean, bigger picture, it hasn't changed at all. It's still moving in this descending price channel. Another bear market low at the moment seems to be plausible. It could be the wave 5. This could be the last wave of the bear market, okay? But it still needs to do it, because at the moment it's been moving without making any significant progress really in this range for the last year, yeah, more than a year now. So yeah, I don't see any change. At some point when this move down is finished, then we should get this larger degree wave 4 still, and then another wave down, and that could complete the bear market. Now it might change, I expect these wave counts to change if they are diagonal structures, and this is diagonal structure, so you always need to be ready for potentially changing wave counts on the microstructures. But bigger picture, nothing has changed here for more than a year. That's my update about Link. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.